So we're getting down to the business end of the season, our final ever season with FC Andorra, and it's the final ever time we will play Real Madrid, and it's our final ever chance to actually beat them for once. Yes, hello there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Dodgy Gamer here with episode 99 of Andorra, the double challenge in which I take charge of the club, FC Andorra, and the country of Andorra, and try to lead them both along the road to glory. So, a lot to bring you up to speed on. The last episode you would have seen was back in January when we played the Spanish Super Cup, which is now a mini tournament with 4 teams in it. We played Barcelona in the final. We lost to Barcelona once again. Now, we have reached the Spanish Cup final once again, where we will play Barcelona once again. I was going to make that the next episode, but then I thought 2 episodes back to back of Barcelona in a kind of cup final, and we're probably going to lose both of them. It'll just be too much deja vu. So instead, we've come back for this key league game. As I said, we're playing Real Madrid. We're at home. It's the last ever time we're going to play Real Madrid in this series. As you can see, they're currently second on 64 points. We're 4th on 61. So if we can beat them today, something we've never done before, but if we can, that's going to put us joint second. I'm not sure that we're going to be able to catch Barcelona and mount the title challenge, because we'd still be 8 points behind them. But, you know, at least we're going to be there. We're going to be in that conversation for a top 4 spot. We'll be bringing you 2 matches today, as well as the Real Madrid game. We've got a Europa League quarter-final coming up. I'll tell you more about the Europa League after the Real Madrid match. So it was way back here in January when we beat Atletico Madrid, but narrowly lost to Barcelona in the final of the Super Cup. Then we have, just focusing domestically here, La Liga and the Cup. We went on a bit of a tear, a mini tear in La Liga. We had plenty of wins, a couple of dropped points. We dropped points to Valencia, but we beat Eibar. We beat Atletico Bilbao quite handily 4-1. We beat Huesca. We beat Almeria. We thrashed Villarreal 6-2 away as well. Ben-Hur getting a brace there. Maicon Silva, Speranza, Regios, and the usual names. All came screeching to a halt with Sevilla, though, when they came, and we somehow managed to lose 3-1 at home. Very disappointing. Then we had a 0-0 draw with Granada at home. Also disappointing. A kind of expected away loss to Barcelona. We then also lost at home to Vallecano, which was very disappointing, especially as we clawed our way. We dominated the game. I say we clawed our way back in, but we managed to equalise late on, and then we gave away a penalty with just a couple of minutes left. Ridiculous, but we've won the last couple of games. We beat Mallorca away 2-0, and we've just beaten Espanyol. Now, at the time we played this match, we were 5th, Espanyol were 4th. So this was a massive, massive win for us. We absolutely dominated the game. Regielson, Bosch and Carrio with the goals. Why Carrio? Well, Ben-Hur, this is the big news. Ben-Hur, the superstar striker, is currently out injured. You can see here, Ben-Hur, he's out with a hamstring strain, possibly out for 2 more weeks. He's been out for a couple of weeks with it already. But just look at the stats here. 5 goals in 6 Europa League appearances, 25 goals in 24 starts in La Liga, 3 goals in 4 starts in the Spanish Cup. He scored in the Spanish Super Cup as well. He's on 34 goals for the season off 36 starts. That is an FC Andorra record. His 25 league goals is also an FC Andorra record. The guy's setting records, and there's still games to play. But yeah, before we get into the league match, might as well bring you up to speed on the Cup. So, of course, we got by to the 3rd round, having played in the Super Cup. Girona, 2nd division side, we were away, 0-0 at full time. We actually went behind, but then we were able to score 3 in extra time to come away with a handy win. Then, again, away to 2nd division opposition, Levante, 3-2, so a hard-fought victory here, especially as you can see, they scored on 72 minutes, and then we scored right from the kickoff to get that win. Then, today's opponents. This is where I'm optimistic about today's game. We played Real Madrid in the quarter-final, and we kind of technically beat them. It was a draw. Okay, a 1-1 draw, And then on penalties, we managed to beat them on penalties. So an absolutely fantastic performance from the boys there, holding their nerve. Just so you can see, Real Madrid actually ended up missing 3 penalties there. We missed 2. We had a chance. I think Mayorino, when he stepped up for his penalty, if he'd have scored that, we would have won. But he missed, and then it went into sudden death. But we managed to prevail. So a great win there. And then into the semi-final, which of course played over 2 legs. We lost initially away to Espanyol. Then we beat them at home. So 2-1 defeat away, 2-1 win at home. Ben-Hur getting the brace. And this one then, as a result, went to penalties as well. So a second penalty shootout. This one, though, much less drama here. They missed twice. We didn't miss a single penalty kick. And we actually, after we'd only taken 4 penalties, we wrapped it up because we didn't need the 5th one. So as you can see, we've got that coming up soon, the Spanish Cup final with Barcelona. I'm saving that for the next episode. Episode 100 is going to have the Spanish Cup final and the second leg of the Europa League match. But like I say, Europa League can wait. Now it's time for Real Madrid. So we're lining up in our usual 4-2-3-1. Jimenez in goal, Poul and Umbar in the centre of defence. Alvarez, our Paraguayan wonder kid, is in need of a rest. His condition is down in the low 70s. Richier normally plays, French wonder kid, but he's down in like the high 70s, so we brought in Poul. Now Poul, not a regular first teamer, but also someone who's developed into wonder kid status. So, we're happy to have him there with Mbar, Jonathan and Silhavi in the full-back positions. Duarte and Mayorino in the centre of midfield. Bosch takes over attacking midfield duties today from Regilson. Lopez coming in because of the run of games we've had with the Cup, with the Europa League, with the league matches, lots of games coming, 2 games a week, every week. Maicon Silva is a bit the worse for wear, so Joaquin Lopez comes in. Speranza on the left, and Larrazabal up front, who thankfully has finally started to score a bit more regularly. He'd just picked up a couple of goals, and then since Ben-Hur's been injured, he's managed to add a couple more. Now, on the Real Madrid side, it's a 4-1-4-1. We'll see how we manage against them. This is the same kind of formation they played against us in that Cup game. Although in the Cup game, it was noted that they were not playing people like this Margallo guy here, although he's only got 9 goals, which is not great for a striker. They were not playing a lot of their first team regulars that day. They've got a few more of them in the team today, so we're going to have to watch out for a tougher match than we had in the Cup. Right, so we tell the team to let everybody know what we're capable of. We'll add for Larrazabal that we've got faith in him. We won't make things too complicated. We'll get straight out for the kickoff. So, like I said, every time we've played Real Madrid, mainly in the league, we've picked up a couple of draws, but we've never beaten them outright. That penalty shootout win in the Cup, that's the closest thing we've got to victory over Real Madrid. But before this season, we'd never beaten Atletico Madrid, and we've beaten them twice this season now. So this is the time to do it. Well, it's the only time to do it, because we're never going to play Real Madrid again after today. There's no chance of facing them in the Cup or the Europa League. They're not in either of those competitions. And, this is the final league fixture against them this season. And seeing as we're not going on to another season, this is going to be it. So here's Speranza. Let's see if we can get the cross in. He can to Lopez at the far post. That's where you need Ben-Hur to fire one in. Right, Speranza now with the free kick from deep into Lopez. Joaquin Lopez scores the goal. So in the absence of Ben-Hur, we still get the goal from a header. And it's Joaquin Lopez who's in for the rested Maicon Silva. Fantastic performance that puts us on our way. Okay, so we get to half-time with no further highlights. Real Madrid did seem to get a few more shots off, but nothing highlight-worthy. We've dominated possession, but haven't really created anything, apart from the one that we did actually score. Right, no tactical changes. Let's just go and see. We've got to watch out for Real Madrid coming at us early in the second half, but no initial highlights. No further chances, really, for either team at this point. Here we go, first highlight of the second half. It's Real Madrid coming forward. For Posse gets knocked down, but the referee kindly waves play on. Comes to Lopez, through to Larrazabal. He's one-on-one with the keeper. He's scored. Xavier Larrazabal with his 6th goal of the season. That was a great breakaway goal. Look at that. Umbar plays it to Lopez. Lopez comes inside a bit, picks out Larrazabal. Great ball that. Larrazabal just takes a couple of touches, fires it past the keeper. We caught the defence napping. We're 2-0 up with 30 minutes left on the clock. Right, we'll look into substitutions then, just to freshen things up a bit more than anything else. I'm going to bring on Figueras for his countryman Duarte. We'll leave any of the substitutions for a little bit later. Real Madrid have already made all of their substitutions, so they've obviously had a rethink. They've changed their formation to match ours, 4-2-3-1. We've got to just keep it calm. So we're not changing anything. We're sticking with balanced. We're sticking with short passing, as you can see. We don't want to take any risks here. We just want to keep that threat on the counter and keep hold of the ball as much as possible. Frustrate the opposition. Here we go anyway. We're building up something nicely here. We're just playing it across the centre of the park. It comes out to Lopez. Plays it back to Jonathan. All nicely done. Lopez plays a nice ball into Larrazabal. Larrazabal fires off a shot, but doesn't quite hit the target. Time then for another substitution. Regielson comes on for Bosch. And now we'll leave the Andorran icon Jose Francisco Perez for a late substitute just to kill some time on the clock as we need to. The worst thing now would be for Real Madrid to score and leave us all jittery. But now we're into stoppage time, so final substitution is coming. Perez on for Speranza. And are we going to pick up a famous victory over Real Madrid? First time ever? Yes, we are. We've done it. 2-0 win. And look at that. We've leapfrogged them into second place in the table, which means we have the better head-to-head results. So we're going to tell the team, that was really special. No one gave us a chance, but you proved everybody wrong. Congratulations. And great. On the eve of our Europa League quarter-final match, we get the news that first-choice goalkeeper Daniel Jimenez has a pulled calf muscle, is going to be out for 3 to 4 weeks. And first-choice left-back Jaroslav Silharvi is also out with a groin strain 4 to 7 weeks. So Europa League then, I said I'd bring you up to date on how we got here now. As you know, we played Shakhtar in the first knockout round, having finished second in our group. Bit of a strange game the first leg at home. We were by far the better team, but we struggled to break them down. Larrazabal got a goal, and then I was very worried when Shakhtar equalised with just a couple of minutes left. However, Regielson scored deep into stoppage time to give us the 2-1 win. And when we travelled over to Ukraine, well, it was quite easy, to be honest. We scored first, they equalised, and then we just ran roughshod over them, coming out 5-1 winners, so 7-2 on aggregate. Then, all Spanish affair in the second knockout round. We played Real Sociedad. We beat them with an early goal by Speranza in the home leg. And then again, it was Ben-Hur scoring on 15 minutes that set us on our way in the next leg. They equalised. Ben-Hur put us back in front. They equalised again, but overall 3-2 aggregate win. And that set up today's quarter-final, not semi-final, quarter-final with Sevilla. So we're going to have the first leg today. Second leg's come in the next episode. Yeah, so we've got a few players missing for this game. So Jimenez is injured. Jonathan suspended from the Real Sociedad game. Silharvi injured. Ben-Hur not quite yet fully fit. He'll be back in 5 to 10 days. I'm hoping he'll be back for the Spanish Cup final because Jimenez won't and Silharvi won't. So we're going with this 4-2-3-1. Again, I was tempted. We're sticking with the balance, the same kind of setup that worked against Real Madrid. I was tempted to go more attacking as we're the home team. We want to win, but I don't want to leave ourselves exposed. So we tell the team to pick up where they left off last time. Nothing too complicated. Let's get out there, see if we can pick up another win at home in Europe. Okay, corner for us here. Silva swings it into Larrazabal at the far post. But unfortunately, Sevilla clear, and now they're on the break. We've got to get our men back in position as quickly as possible. Oof! Took that all the way to the byline he did before swinging the cross in. Luckily, the header went over. Right, Hernandez has picked up a knock, another calf muscle injury. He wants to come off. Let's just play this out. Let's just survive this Sevilla attack, and then we'll sort that out. Luckily, it seems like we got away with it. Clearance off the line, and now it's our ball. Good stuff. Oh, dearie me, we've already got our first choice left back out, and then if Fernandez, we don't want to risk him getting a serious injury, so I'm going to pull Embark out to the left side where he can play, and we're going to bring on Richier for Hernandez. There we go. So we arrive at half-time with the score goalless. Pretty even game. Sevilla have actually dominated possession. Similar amount of chances from both teams, but obviously as a home side we want to be taking the advantage here. So I'm going to say I'm not happy with your performance so far. Let's have a look at the analysis. Oops, clicked on the wrong thing. We're getting a lot of play centrally, which is interesting because our directions are to play it down the flanks. Yeah, they've just frozen Larrazabal out of the game. Well, we won't make any drastic chances just yet. We'll see what effect the team talks have and try to get them, into a better position. And there we go, in a better position straight away with Larrazabal scoring yet again. He's stepped up since Ben-Hur's been injured. He wasn't in great form early in the season. Terrible defending, has to be said, but Larrazabal in the right place. Great striker's instinct, poacher's instinct, just whacks it in. Now we've got to make sure we don't concede here. Good save by the second choice keeper, Santos. He doesn't get to play very often. But, that's one good thing with Santos. He is a decent keeper who will... we nearly got ourselves into trouble then. He's a good replacement for Jimenez when Jimenez is not available. But now, come on, let's see if we can... We got away with that scare there. Silva gets the cross into Larrazabal. Larrazabal again makes it 2-0. This is going very well indeed. Right, 20 minutes left. We're going to make a substitution, so it's time to bring on Bosch for Regilson, who's picked up a yellow. Let's get these boys back out there. See, it's good I didn't make it. I was tempted to make tactical changes at half-time, make us a bit more attacking, a bit more positive to try and break the deadlock, but I resisted and it paid off. Right, Sevilla, of course, would be looking for that away goal now, but we managed to stop their attack in its tracks. Larrazabal wins the ball back there, and, Majorino just wide. I mean, if we could add a third goal now, that would be fantastic. Dangerous position here for Sevilla. They're going to swing in the free kick. We don't want to concede that away goal. But, we nearly did. But the striker there was offside. Before he even fired the shot off, he'd given up. Right, a final substitution then. We're going to bring on our Andorran icon, Jose Francisco Perez, for the final few minutes. If we keep bringing him on like that in this episode, I am aware. Yes, 2-0 victory, another 2-0 victory. That sets us up very nicely. So 2-goal cushion, no away goal for Sevilla. We are set nicely for the second leg. Okay, here's the injury report. Another pulled calf muscle. So he's out for 3 weeks. That's a bugger. Alvarez, they say, well, I'm going to rest him for the next game. So I'll say I'll rest you for the next match. That's a pretty meaningless league match against Getafe, and we'll tell Larrazabal, you were superb. He's finally remembered how to find the back of the net. That's all good stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is episode 99. I'm just going to quickly play the game against Getafe, and then you'll probably see me in the same t-shirt for the second leg of our tie with Sevilla and our Spanish Cup final. Can we finally get some silverware and finally beat Barcelona when it counts? Well, thank you very much for watching today. Please hit that like button if you've enjoyed today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm Dodgy Gamer. I'll see you again soon.